What up, what up, what up? It's your boy ARP, Rabbit Entertainment is the movement. Back with another video for y'all. We got some winners to talk about from that series. I want to loop y'all in how y'all could vote for those top 3 categories. Best round, which basically means best rapper, best performance, and of course best visuals. We got some new rules. We're trying to evolve the whole setup and layout now leading into volume 2 as we're learning more about how we put all this shit together during this global pandemic, during this coronavirus shit. Speaking of coronavirus, man, let me say this before we get into any battle rap. I want to give my condolences to all the friends and the family of Fred the Godson. One of my favorite rappers ever. Somebody that I consider one of the best, if not the best, punchline rapper ever. It's just another reminder how serious this corona shit is, man. It's affecting everybody, directly or indirectly, one way or another. If you're like me, when this started out, you were just like, you're hearing about some stuff in China, we're not Italy, what's going on? We try to stay in the loop a little bit. Then you start having conspiracy theories. It's like, and the shit got closer and closer to home. It's like, nah, this ain't no propaganda. This shit is real. Like even our intro for Social Distance Volume 2, it'll be overhauled. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna definitely be different. Like we ain't trying to have the jokey type of side where you hear like Cardi B's voice, the coronavirus, like that shit. Like, it was cool when we kicked the series off because it was more so a fun way to say we still holding it down out here. During times like this, we still having fun. You know what I mean? Like battles, period. We still having fun, we staying busy. But this shit has gotten so serious that, if you didn't take it that serious before, you gotta take it that serious by now. So even stuff like that, we want to change. By the way, before anybody says I'm drowning in my jersey, this is a throwback. All right, I went and buy something this fucking baggy now. This is some back in the day shit. Look, I'm pretty sure y'all can see that. It's a 2X. I wouldn't buy no 2X jersey right now. This is my favorite basketball player of all time, AI. And while we still on gear, Vada, I saw a thumbnail from a recent blog of yours. She was holding like a sneaker in the camera, some shit like that. Like, be careful of like stepping into uncharted territories. Like in the blog world, I run that shit. That's my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't catch a similar clip like J Black had to catch.
I saw that you had on the cherries, OG cherries, which I fuck with heavy. So I thought to myself, it would only be right.
I call her Heffany.
Bam!
You know what I mean? Like, I normally support and rock with all my fellow bloggers because I'm an OG blogger. I go back to blogging from 2012. So if you're going to be putting sneakers on camera and doing a sneaker blogger thing, you know what I'm saying? Just be careful, like, what lane you jump into. I give CJ City a pass. If you don't know who CJ City is, fans, then, once again, I go back. But I'm going to show you something fucked up. And I brought these out before. These is 4s. 1997. Serious throwback shit. So do the math of how old these are. 1997. Show you something extremely fucked up, man. I never wore these before. These never touched the fucking pavement. But I looked at them the other day, and the same shit that happened to me while I was walking over to the fucking Math and Serious event, where I think those were 2s that I wore. Yeah, my 2s fell apart. If I would have wore these outside, the same thing would have fucking happened. Look at this shit. They never been worn. Look at the bottom. Brand fucking new. You know what I'm saying? The fucking tag still hanging and all that shit. These have never been worn, never laced up. Look, you can tell. You know what I'm saying? That's how they come. Everybody knows that. But at the bottom, look at this shit falling apart. It makes me scared to go through the rest of my shit and start digging because I know that a lot of fucking sneakers are gonna have to be restored, and I'm not even into the restore game like that, to be honest. Anyway, still stay out my lane. Piper Boy, I saw your little the $300 Mortal Kombat arcade. If you're gonna show off, put one of the real ones on camera, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could do those. I'll do those with you, but take a shot to my fellow bloggers, man, just having fun. Social Distance Volume 1. Shout out to everybody that tuned in, supported, the bloggers, the media, the battlers, the fans. I don't know if that's a new record. 15 video releases on a battle rap channel back to back, all in a row, 8 o'clock in the morning. every fucking day for 15 days straight. But shout out to everybody that saw the vision, understood what we was trying to do. I mean, it really is the most creative and visually innovative card to ever come out of battle rap. I've never seen something like that before.
You allow the artists to basically get creative. Like what Street Hymns did, super creative. Like, you know what I'm saying? 40 Cal did, like him adding all of that. What Head Ice did, not just being like creative with like so much antics, but his bars and just the visual how he delivered it made it like, yo, this is hard. Like, damn.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's almost
Seeing
like
some real creative stuff.
Like you gave him another thing to be good at.
Off the top of my head, shout out to the battles that really took that extra step. You know, you see like a 40 Cal. You know what I'm saying? Him and his editor went to work. Obviously, I don't know if. Shout out to Swave. You know what I'm saying? Swave is really, whether you realize the camera work or not, Swave is the only person that used the GoPro. Street Hymns might have been the first to really get super creative and involve a skit. Ill Will, his camera work was crazy. His background was crazy. Blue Cocaine, that skit, camera work, along with the bars, matching, you know, what she was doing. Snake Eyes had some sick shit, like in a back staircase. I don't want to forget anybody. Head Ice, of course, his visuals was wild. But shout out to everybody that did their thing. I see Jay Black saying it a lot. Listen, I'm going to co-sign it and remind y'all again. Do not shoot your footage like this, please. Just go like this. If you don't got a camera and using a cell phone, just go like this so that the fucking video takes up the full YouTube screen. Actually, that's going to lead me up to rule number 1 that we came up with for volume 2. If your footage is shot like this and not like this, and it doesn't take up the full YouTube screen, and the fans got to see that, and they're going to point that out like, yo, just why you didn't do this, why you didn't do that, blah, blah. You didn't, just a simple effort of going like this. You will be automatically disqualified from the visual category bracket. Second rule that we came up with when we started the releases is who goes second in the video. The person that goes second is the person that sends in their footage first. The logic behind that is that people that win coin tosses 8 times out of 10 choose to go second. They want to leave the last impression on the fans. Third rule, time limits. Time limits even cause a lot of talk in Social Distance Volume 1. We don't want to get a 10-minute round for somebody, it drops, and then the opponent knew nothing about it. We won't ever do something like that. So there'll always be some communications on both sides like, yo, this person went over, what do you want to do? What are we going to do behind the scenes? Everybody talking, everybody on the same page. But in Social Distance 2, if you go over the time limit, you will automatically be removed from 2 of the categories, which is the best round, / rapping, and the best performance. Visuals you can still keep. And let's clarify the visuals and how that plays with time limits. Visuals as far as like a skit, or if you're acting, or if you're just walking around, if you're doing anything other than rapping, it does not count to your time. So if you send in a 5-minute video, but you're only rapping for 90 seconds, you are valid. But as far as the rapping, 90 seconds. You give y'all a grace period, 30 seconds. So this should be like a cutoff at the 2-minute mark. If you go over that, once again, there will be communications behind the scenes so we can determine how we're going to go from there. Okay, let's talk money for the winners now. So, like I broke down in my first blog, 25% of that is given to the person with the best round, best rapping. 25% of that who wins that vote goes to the person with the best visuals. 25% of that goes to the best performance. The last 25% goes towards automatically giving the winners from Social Distance Part 1 a plate to come back on Social Distance Part 2. So big shout out to everybody that donated for the GoFundMe. I think it got up to like the $1,100 range. We never expected that to go too high, like I said before, but appreciate every dollar there because it's all going to the battlers. Now, as for winning categories on Social Distance Part 2, there will be no GoFundMe set up. We're not going to set up another GoFundMe for Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, whatever. Now instead, RBE is just going to run the winning brackets ourselves. Still going to have the 3 top main categories. Best rapper, best performance, best visuals. If you win one of the categories, it's going to be worth half of what you got paid. If you got paid $10 for your social distance battle and you win best visuals for the whole card, you will get an extra bonus of $5 from RBE for winning that category. If you win all 3 categories, 5 times 3 is 15, your original 10, now you're working with $25. You get it? Alright, let's get into all the winners of Social Distance Part 1, and we'll also kick off how y'all gonna vote on the top 3 categories for best visuals, best round, and best performance. Mr. Mills over LL Cool G. That was a close one, 52% to 48%. Y'all had Scotty over Saya, 77% to 23%. Y'all had Swave Sever over Clean Paper. Y'all got Chef Trez over Heavy Half. Bankhead over J400. Danny Myers over J Murder. Y'all got Blue Cocaine over Yoshi G. Another close one. Y'all got Oops over Rosenberg Raw. Chef Trez over Quantum Physics. Street Hymns over Sharon. Big K over Floss the Boss. And y'all got Ill Will over Rex. We are sticking to that once again. You will be offered a plate if you haven't been locked in already on part 2 if you won your battle. Now, let's talk about the top 3 categories. How we're going to kick this off. There's way too many people that deserve to be in all 3 of those brackets that you can fit on a Twitter poll. I think a Twitter poll only lets you choose up to like four choices. Alright, so we're going to start it in the comment section of this video right here. We need y'all to help us out and give us your top 4 people for every category. So for example, if you got top round or the top rapper category, number 1 is J Murder, number 2 is Heavy Half, number 3 is Chef Trez, and number 4 you got Ill Will. Alright, that's what we want y'all to put in the comments. I'm gonna pin a comment to the top of this video right here and drop your votes right there. We're gonna give all y'all comments from this video right here until 8 a.m. Sunday morning. This video is being uploaded Friday. So whatever battlers average out within that top 4 of all y'all votes on this channel in the comment that's pinned to the top below will then go to the Twitter poll for each category. Those top 4 people will be on the Twitter poll for all y'all to vote because there's more rappers that deserve to be in those categories that won't fit on a Twitter poll. And if we run them multiple Twitter polls for one category, it won't be fair because then you're going to be matched up against different people. Like it may not be fair to have, like, let's say, Clean, Blue, Ice, and Street Hymns in the same category on Twitter. That may not be fair. So if we do it here, we can average it out and then take those top 4 people to Twitter. Y'all get it? Chef Trez versus Sharon, Battle of the Year contender. I think it's gonna hold up. It's got elements that you won't see on any other battle during this year anyway, like a 4th fucking round, which was classic. This fucking back and forth was stupid. Their writtens was wild. Their performances was wild. They rebutted every round, whether you got 3 of them things, 6 of them things, rebuttals in the middle of the rounds, rebuttals at the end of the rounds, 4th round freestyle, 2 4-bar trade-offs, wild angles in their writtens that was set up. And man, listen, it's probably gonna drop Saturday if you're watching this vlog today, which is Friday. So yeah, man, it's a lot of wild and wicked shit going on around the world right now. I mean, a lot of fucked up things happening to a lot of good people. But yeah, everybody hold y'all head, stay safe, peace and blessings to all y'all and y'all families during these times, during all times, not even just during the corona shit, you know what I'm saying, during all times. I mean, appreciate y'all, hopefully y'all appreciate us. We're gonna keep working for y'all. In the meantime, be back at y'all in a second. It's your boy.